بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum, my third secondary students. Welcome to the second semester of your Dروس in English, and today our lesson is reading from your book Traveler 6. So as usual, we start today with one. We're going to read some nice reading about some story, and number two, we're going to enrich ourselves with some new vocabulary, and number three, we're going to search for specific information. So one is reading. After the reading is number two, we're going to look for some vocabulary from the text from number one, and three, finally, we're going to ask you some comprehension questions about the text. So take a look at those people. They're all, those nice kids to the right. They seem very happy, and seeking happiness is the ultimate goal of everybody. So you can achieve happiness in different ways. And the good question for you is, what are some of the things that make you happy? What makes you happy? You go to the mosque, you pray, and you stand, in the gods of Allah, and feel some kind of peace of mind, secure, protected, self-assured about your life. You feel happy by doing this. Also, you feel happy when you give poor people some money and you do your zakah, or you give. This also will make you happy when you think about poor people, when you help people, when you do something for other people. Actually, when you make other people happy, also this will result in great happiness. Some people are happy to, have too much money. Others would like, to be happy, to have children, a good wife, a good house, good salary, good job, good health, practice their sport, do their hobbies, own a new mobile phone, buy a new computer. All of these things actually can make you happy. So we'll start here for the first one. Are you happy? That is the title of our lesson today. So I'm going to read for you, and I hope you follow up with me. So everyone wants to be happy, but it seems that not many people can achieve happiness. It is not surprising that people who have a large circle of friends are usually happier than those who don't have much of a social life. And that healthy people are happier than sick people. What's surprising to most of us is that disabled people have the same possibility for happiness as the rest of us do. Even people who have been seriously injured in an accident describe themselves as happy 3 weeks afterwards. When we have a naive belief that happiness means that nothing ever goes wrong. In order to be happy, we need to come to terms with a few truths. We must learn how to live contentedly with the negative elements of life rather than attempting to live a life where nothing bad ever happens. A professor at the University of Chicago, Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, has spent a great deal of time researching happiness and has provided us with some food for thought. He believes that the key to happiness is something he calls the flow. The flow is the state you are in when you are doing something that completely absorbs you. It comes when you are pushed right up to the limit of your ability, but not beyond it. People can get a feeling of flow from dangerous sports like mountain climbing or driving fast, but it can also come from less strenuous pursuits like painting or reading a great book. The point is that people do these things because they want too. And not because they are looking for some kind of a reward. A good measuring stick for those of us who are desperately seeking happiness is asking ourselves, is what I'm doing today contributing to the things that are most important in my life? If not, why are you doing it? So pursuing happiness in a strenuous way is really the key for life for most of us. So we find happiness in different ways. Some people find it in a sport, other people find it in prayers, other find it in good health, maybe others really find it in peace of mind. So that was the first part of our objectives for today, which was reading. So I read for you about pursuing and getting happiness. Now we go for reading, and let's guess the meaning of the underlined words. So we're gonna ask some questions about the text. Now we have two words, as you have seen in the text, which are naive, and be careful of the pronunciation of this word, and also strenuous. So we had the word here naive, which is in the first part. We have a naive belief that happiness means that nothing ever goes wrong. That was from the text. And for number two, we had, but it can also come from less strenuous pursuits, like painting or reading a great book. Now, we have a naive belief. What does it mean? Does it mean firm, unrealistic, or well-based? Number two, happiness comes from less strenuous pursuits like painting. And we have three possible answers for the meaning of the word. Does it mean, demanding, easy, or common? So, the first word, we have a naive belief, which is almost like, naive is like a stupid person or someone who has no experience. So it's better to say we have unrealistic belief. Here, the meaning, changes into context. Number two, happiness comes from less strenuous pursuit, and it means demanding, easy, or common, and it means it's a demanding pursuit. And now let's jump off to some kind of evaluation and read the article and choose the correct completion in the following sentences. So, what does one of these A, B, C complete the sentence? We have 1, sick people are happy. 2, or B, disabled people are not generally unhappy. 3, people with busy social lives are happy. So we started in a text like this. It's surprising that what? Sick people are happy. It's surprising that disabled people are not generally unhappy. Or it's surprising that people with busy social lives are happy. And of course, it's number 2. It's surprising. Now, we have also, that kind of naive belief that we think disabled people are not happy. But according to the text has proved some studies, and they gave some kind of, solid examples about a study made of people who got an accident and they were, disabled. And then after 3 weeks, they expressed themselves, they got used to it, and they fit in life, and now they're happy. So it is surprising that disabled people are not generally unhappy, which means disabled people are not generally sad. They are happy like all of us. Number 2, we'll read the article, and if you go back to the article, you can choose the correct completion again in the following sentences. So, outgoing people are what? Happier than shy ones, or outgoing people are more boring than shy ones, or outgoing people are smarter than shy ones. What do you think? Think about it, and if you go back to the text, you'll find that outgoing people are happier than shy ones because they're more open, they have social life, they socialize with everybody, they're easy, they're simple, so they are happy. They don't take life too seriously. Sometimes you have to let go. Number three, we can achieve the flow. You remember the theory of Minhaly, which was a professor in Chicago University. He made some kind of research, and he called happiness that comes through some kind of his theory, and he called his theory the flow. So we can achieve the flow by doing what? Dangerous things, what we like, something that will be rewarded. Of course, the flow is you can achieve happiness in your job, in your life, in your house when you do something you like. When you do something you like. And number four, it is better to do things which what? Are illegal. It's better to do things which contribute to important things in your life, or it's better to do things which are silly or stupid. And of course, it's B. So it's better. It's always good to do things which contribute to important things in your life. And that was it. That was really quick. So today we learned, first we guessed the meaning of some words throughout context. After we read, we got some reading skills. And the number two reading skill is that we read, or we had some reading for specific details. So we asked you about going to the details and find the completion of the sentences. Here are the references and the resources for you. You can check out at any time, if you like to do some kind of extra activity. And for more information and lessons, you can visit our website, ain.edu.com. You can follow us on Twitter, ain_edu. And you can call us on this number for any, news updates or inquiry. That was all for today. Thank you for watching this. Until I see you again, have a good day and assalamu alaikum.